to start this episode. So give me 1 second to dry my tears. And this is Exvius Updates, the show that brings you all of the hottest information for the excellent and amazing application Final Fantasy Brave Exvius Global, available to you on iPhone, Android, and Amazon devices. I'm your host, Shaly, and we're here with a special guest.
Hi, I'm Hiroki. I'm producer of Final Fantasy Brave Exvius Global version. Yeah. So, well, today was a little different start.
It was way different.
But how was the special trailer?
Well, I'm crying. That's one thing. I mean, everybody knows that Final Fantasy VII is my most favorite Final Fantasy of all time, and so seeing that Sephiroth has finally arrived to the global version, the joy is too much. Like, I cannot focus. I cannot focus right now.
Okay, so seems like I could surprise you.
Yes, you definitely surprised me. Don't worry about that part.
So since Sephiroth is very special character, so I wanted to announce his arrival with surprise.
Yes, and what a wonderful surprise. One of the most iconic villains in the whole entire Final Fantasy series. My favorite villain. I mean, he's the one-winged angel. He's a legend.
Yes.
I have been waiting for this day.
Yeah, right. So, and this time, the Sephiroth picked up summon will be step up summon.
Step up summon.
Which is the first time to do in global version.
Okay, well, can you give us some more details about this step up summon?
Yes. So Dah Sol. Dah Sol, it's your turn.
Hello, this is Dah Sol, and today I am here to talk about the new FF7 collaboration event and the new units coming with them.
Yes.
Boy, Sephiroth.
I'm struggling to act professional in this video because it's like Christmas for me. I know it's like, spring going on to summer, but we finally get another FF7 character. Cloud is not going to be alone and lonely in the world of FFVE, because now, I mean, it's not like a friend has come along to play, but his greatest, his nemesis has come to the world of FFVE, and I am dying to know what the one-winged angel, Mr. Sephiroth himself, has in store for us.
Yeah, indeed. So just to cover the event first, the event is going to take place at Nibelheim.
Okay.
And it's going to be a Mughal King exchange event. As usual, you do the event dungeon, you do laps on the event dungeon, and you can exchange those for goodies from FF7 or exclusive items from FF7, or the usual rare summon tickets, the trust moogles, etc.
Star cards,
And on the second week, there is going to be an exploration into Mount Nibel. And at Mount Nibel, you will actually be able to get Sephiroth's coat.
I want to wear it.
All my characters are just going to cosplay Sephiroth.
That's Sephiroth, yeah. I mean, who doesn't want to be Sephiroth?
Yeah.
I think that's the question we should all be asking.
The units, there are going to be 4 new units. Needless to say, one of them is Sephiroth himself. Sephiroth is going to be a physical attacking monster. So the thing about Sephiroth is that he will be able to do both dual wield type and double hand type. Dual wield and double hand. But you will probably want to use him as a dual wield attacker, because he actually has attacks that chain with other units.
Interesting.
So he has the famous the Divine Ruination chain with Orlando.
Oh, well, look at that.
Dark Veritas of the Dark. And
Sold.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
He can actually chain with Onion Knight as well. And well,
do you need to say any more than that? I think everybody is convinced that they need to pull for Sephiroth now.
Yeah, so Sephiroth, you probably want to use him as a... You'll probably want to equip a light or dark element weapon and bring him along with another chain unit who can chain with him. And he is... Well, he's going to do his job.
Okay.
And that's... Well, Sephiroth is would be what I'm most excited for, but that's not all. And on the other 5 to 6 star unit, we have Lila, a character from FFBE. And Lila is quite a unique character. So Lila is sort of those monk type units, and she can deal out physical damage, but she can also deal out magical damage that is based on her spirit. So this is like really rare.
Yeah, very interesting, complicated mechanic.
I think up till now, these spirit-based attacks, they're in the game in this form of like holy and other element attacks. But Lila is going to. So I'm not sure how to describe her, but if you dual wield Lila with spirit stabs and just do her spirit-based attacks, she's going to dish out enormous amounts of damage. So whether you get Sephiroth or whether you get Lila, you're going to have room. You'll be able to find room for those characters.
Yeah, they're both winners. Absolute amazing units.
And the 4 to 6 star unit who is going to come at this collaboration is going to be Silt, who is going to be a magic tank, much like Mistia. Well, actually, Silt is very much like Mistia. And if you don't have a Mistia yet, Silt or any other magic tanks, Silt can be the unit of your choice for those enemies with very strong hitting magic attacks.
Right.
And last but not least, we have Mim, who is going to be somewhat like Timothy.
Yeah. So why is she not Mimothy?
So Mim is going to be almost. She's going to be like Timothy, but have a different set of utility outside of those debuffs. So Mim or Timothy, if you're in need of debuffs, you know where to look for.
Yeah.
As Hiroki just mentioned, there's actually going to be a step up summon for this occasion. I don't think we had these step up events in the past, but
not in global, no.
Just to fill you up on what it's going to be. So each step up is going to cost 5,000 lapis, and you'll be doing the usual 10+1 summon. But at each step, you'll be granted with some sort of bonus.
I mean, obviously, we've never had anything like this in global before. Lots of our users have been waiting for this type of summon to come to global as well. They know that this is definitely a good deal. It sounds like a lot of lapis, which it is. I mean, 25,000 lapis is a lot. But at every step that you're reaching, you're definitely getting something that is worth that, plus the units that you're getting while you summon. And if you luck out, you could get a lot of, I mean, what we consider to be a lot of 5-star units at the same time. So definitely a good deal.
So I know where my lapis is going.
No need to talk about further investments because all the lapis is going to this episode.
Yeah, and hope you guys luck on your summons.
Yeah, look forward to it and good luck.
Good luck. All right, now that we've covered the new units, let's go over to the old units, the Ability Awakenings.
Yes.
So
I did have Krists and I did have Gil, but then Frevia enhancements happened, and now I am very poor. But do continue.
Well, later on in the month, there are going to be some more Ability Awakening units as well. To just list them up, there is going to be Roberta, my personal favorite Dragoon.
Okay.
And there's going to be Mercenary Ramza and Knight Delita.
Okay.
And Cyrus, Meliadol, Oran, and Moogle.
Okay, the Moogle's getting enhancements. Nice. I know Elytra is going to be very happy about that one.
Yeah. And on top of those, some 3-star units are going to get awakened as well, but stay tuned and do wait for our official announcement on all those awakenings.
Yeah, to get more details, I'm sure that a lot of people are looking forward to Roberta enhancements. As Dah Sol mentioned, she is one of those like global originals of lore.
Yeah.
It feels like way back, like she was one of those first ones, and she needs to be shown some love, just like Fabiola. So
Yeah.
I think it's time. It's time.
It's time. Okay, so new units and enhanced units aren't the only things we are going to get. We are actually going to get more challenges later this month as well. And the challenge that's coming this month is actually going to be a Chamber of Arms boss. A new Chamber of Arms boss named Al Henna.
Okay.
And Al Henna is a great mage type boss that will challenge your that's going to like bombard your party with like medical attacks. But if you do manage to defeat Al Henna, you will get a very strong spirit called Dragon's Whisker. And Dragon's Whisker is, on top of being a powerful weapon, is going to have some additional boon that is going to provide a equipped unit, such as powered up jump abilities and being more stronger against dragons. So definitely do try out the new boss. And well, it's a 10-man battle, so it's going to require some study and like preparation, but
some practice maybe.
Hope you're the best of luck.
Yes, and then that spear might just be exactly what Roberta needs after her enhancement. So you see that? You see the connection there?
The dots are connected.
Exactly. Look forward to it.
Okay, it's time to answer your question. Thank you so much for sending many questions, and I and Dah Sol will answer your questions.
Exactly. So thank you so much, as always, for sending these to us. Unfortunately, we cannot get to all of them, so we just pick a few to cover on the show. Today we have two, and we're going to start with Gorgos Mercuris's question.
Thank you very much.
Very interesting name, I must say. And Gorgos asks, is there any possibility to unlink our accounts from Facebook and link them instead to other apps such as Instagram or Twitter? This has been a hot question.
Yes, but this is a very important thing. So please ask to about this.
So at the moment, we're not able to unlink accounts from the Facebook account they are linked to, and we are sorry to say that. But we are aware that a lot of the users have been very concerned about unlinking from Facebook. And we are actually working on a system that will let users link their accounts through other means. And when we are implementing that, we are actually going to implement a system that will let users link their accounts from Facebook as well. So we're working on it, but give us a bit more time, and we'll try to get it out as soon as possible.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm sure that a lot of people are going to be very excited to hear that because it's been a topic that has been brought up by the community for a very long time. And, recently things have happened. And we might be looking into other alternatives, which is very good. We can access our beloved Final Fantasy Brave Exvius more easily and safely, so really looking forward to that. And our question number 2 is from Andrew P. And Andrew asks, I'm wondering when we might get the fan-made units. And these are the units that were designed by fans that were chosen to become units in the fan festivals last year.
So we haven't decided the exact date. The when it will be released. But now we're planning, and maybe it's gonna be around summer.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
But not decided yet. So please looking forward to the news.
Okay. So keep an eye on the news. Hopefully we'll hear about that soon. And in the summertime, we'll be getting closer to our second anniversary. So hopefully the units will come soon enough. But we also know that you guys want a lot of the content that is in the game. So it's kind of hard to balance, right?
Yeah,
like to make brand new stuff and keep the other stuff that we already promised you coming. So look forward to that. Thank you so much for your questions. Keep sending more so that we can cover them on the next episode, and we'll be waiting to hear from you guys.
It's time for Fan Art Corner. Yay. So thank you so much for sending us
Thank you.
a lot of wonderful fan art.
Yes, it's beautiful as always. We love to see it. We love hearing from you guys and anything that you want to share with us.
Yeah,
We're always very happy to have it on the show if possible. And today we have three artworks that were chosen to be featured. And the very first one is by Cartage, which is a very kind of sexy drawing of Lotus Mage Fina. Yeah. What do you guys think of this Fina?
Yeah, very sexy.
Yeah, definitely.
I like this.
Yeah, like Fina back in season 1, she was good at season 1 too, but we all like the new Fina.
Okay, she grew up a little bit. Yeah, she grew up. She's older now, she's wiser now, and she's become a lady. She's become a lady. So congratulations to Cartage for being featured on the show and getting some free lapis for this wonderful artwork. Now the second one here is by Pitios. And Pitios has drawn Lastwell and Rain, but kind of like in an anime style form. It even has like subtitles just like you would if you're watching anime in Japanese. And I absolutely love this picture.
It seems like straight out of a like shoujo manga animation, but like I can't like quite like put my finger on.
I don't know, but it feels like somebody was watching this anime and they took a screenshot and then they just uploaded it. So if this was a real anime, I would watch it. So hint, please.
I want to see that.
I know, I want to see it too. I think everybody wants to see it. All right, so congratulations to Pitios for being featured on the show, getting some free lapis. And our last piece of artwork here is by Kyuze. Kyuze has drawn Veritas of the Light.
Oh, that's real.
Yeah,
and cool.
This one seems right out of those like Japanese like mechanic like
animations. Definitely does. I think it's very hard sometimes to see the detail of the armor in the pixels of your device because it's so tiny. But having the imagination to draw the detail of the armor like at this scale is really cool.
Yeah, the Veritas armor is like so good.
Yes,
it's such a shame they like had to like take it off.
Well, you know, people move on, they grow up. They change. It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, but wonderful Veritas of the Light here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For being featured on the show, Kyuze, and winning all of that free lapis. Hopefully we get some more artwork for next time so that we can also feature it on the show. Who knows? It could be you. So just send in whatever. Send in, you know, 2D art, 3D art. If you're making sculptures, if you're cosplaying, anything is totally fine. We'd love to see it, and we'll be waiting for it next time.
Okay.
All right, and now it's about that time to close the show. I mean, I don't want to close the show because it's been exciting, but we do have to go.
Let me announce one more news.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
Perfect.
To celebrate the FF7 collaboration, so we will hold some events. Such as the All Chamber Open.
Oh, All Chambers Open, cool. Nice.
And amazing enhancement.
Sounds good.
And story mission special. The half energy cost for story mode.
Nice.
Story missions.
Nice.
And special login bonus.
Our favorite special login bonuses are the best.
You just have to like be in the game and you get all these like, free goodies.
Yes, I mean, what a better way to welcome the arrival of the great Sephiroth into FFVII than with all of these extra stuff to enjoy.
So at the special login bonus, if you log in every day, you will be getting a bunch of goodies and some major rewards that you will be getting will be things such as Trust Moogles and 10% 5-star 7 ticket. So do log in and don't miss out on those goodies.
Yeah, make sure you're logging in every day. Make sure that you're doing, you know, the events and collecting all that currency to go see King Mog and exchange everything because the Sephiroth event is going to be lit. All right, do we have anything else? Are we good?
So the special login bonus is actually going to start from the 11th of May.
Okay, so mark that on your calendar.
Yeah, mark that on your calendar. And even without those special login bonuses, maybe you want to log in every day just for goodies.
I mean, everybody should be logging in every day. That's the point, you know. You come in, you do your thing, and then you can do. FFBE comes first. Do that first, and then do the rest of your chores and whatever else you need to do.
One more information.
Okay.
One more. So I'm going to attend the E3.
Oh,
So
E3.
yeah,
Excellent.
E3. So E3 is a big game event
Yes.
in LA, United States, and the FFBE have no booth.
Okay.
But I will be find a Square Enix booth.
Oh, okay. All right.
So please say hello to me
Awesome.
if you have a chance to come E3.
All right. Yeah. So just look for the name, you know, Square Enix, and if you don't see him, just ask around. Just be like, "Where's Hiroki?
Where's Hiroki?
Where's the rainbow jacket? I don't see him." And then as soon as you see that, you might be able to spot him. But yeah.
And we are going to announce the big news.
Oh, at E3?
Cool.
Yeah, at E3.
Okay. All right.
Or about the second anniversary.
Oh wow! We're already talking about the second anniversary. It's so fast. Time has gone by so
Time is
fast.
going
Oh
so
my
fast,
goodness.
yeah.
Yeah.
So pretty looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yes, go find him. Make sure you say hello.
Yeah.
Make sure that you are there to witness this big
Yeah.
news that Hiroki is talking about.
Yeah.
And you know, it's gonna be a very fun event, so make sure you guys
Indeed.
don't miss out if you are going to E3. And I guess we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.